Amatersu in Japanese mythology is the goddess of the sun and child of a creator goddess. In episode G, this is likely why she is referred to as a great goddess. In Saint Seiya episode G, Assassin, Seiya was chosen to bear the sacred weapon, Kazanogi no Taichinuri, located in the temple of Atsuyo no Gai in Aichi Prefecture. In mythology, the sword belonged to Susanoo, which was brought forth after the defeat of a great multi-headed serpent. He was the brother of Amatersu, and he also gave her the sword to settle a debt. The sword was later given to one of Amatersu's sons and is one of the 3 imperial regalia of Japan, and is said to represent virtue and valor. The weapon would be used by emperors and royalty. It has been used in battles and has the power of wind. It has many names such as grass-cutting sword and the original cooler name, Heavenly Sword of Gathering Clouds. Now, in the real world, it still exists in a temple, but in episode G, it was used as an emergency at the behest of Athena. Seiya calls it alone. As a sword, it was used to deflect the attacks of Zeus. However, when the time came, it transformed into armor. While nothing in the myth relates to this as far as I'm aware of, in Saint Seiya episode G, swords turning into armor was something very common, such as the Soma of the Titans, though unlike the Titans, the weapon disappears. However, what the cloth does have is divine light. Light so great it's enough to pierce the void of Zeus's lightning. It was also used to absorb the lightning of Zeus and throw it back at him in the form of divine light. But the question you are likely wondering is, how strong is it? Is it on par with GodCloth or stronger? Well, to me, I think the answer is clearly yes. It can be hard to figure out because the legendary saints naturally at this point would be beyond even the power of the twins Thanatos and Hipponis without a cloth. But clearly the armor is divine and seemingly has the very spirit of the great goddess. In fact, it's likely more comparable to the Athena cloth, and with it, Seiya was able to more easily defend against and fight Zeus, even manipulating his infinite lightning. Also, it was the power of the great goddess sword that fused with Shura that defeated Zeus in one blow. So if I were to rank the strongest versions of Seiya, it would be Omega Seiya with the golden dagger for number 1, Infinite Hope and Miracles Seiya number 2, Amatersu Cloth Seiya as number 3, and Omega Gold Cloth Non-Dagger version 2 Seiya, and GodCloth Seiya tied for 4th. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video that was more of an experiment. I was thinking of doing a series where I take the franchise's armor and weapons and explain their mythology counterparts and how it fits into the series. Still need a name for it though. Anyway, tell me what you think and please remember to like and subscribe.